Good day and welcome to BeBrightTarot.ca. Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, YouTube, and website. Wow, December 28th, 2025. I know we have just a few days left, and I know everyone's talking about, reevaluate, figure out what went well, let's look back and reflect, and all the things at this time of year. But it really is a great time, and it's kind of even more so because you may have heard that this is the ending of a 9 year. And so nine is that, we're shedding, we're moving on. This also was the year of the snake. So we're shedding, we're looking forward to what's coming up next, really more so than in a lot of years. And we're kind of completing heading into the completion of a cycle and all that kind of stuff as we move into a 10 year. And so I'm going to do the cheesy thing. We're going to talk about, we're going to do a reading today about what we should release as 2025 turns into 2026. And so we're going to consider that and draw three cards, one for mind, body, and spirit. So, the first card we're going to talk about is what we should release from 2025 for our mind. And that is a reversed King of Candles, King of Wands. So, we want to release our insecurities. All those insecurities that we have, they're just really giving off a sense of arrogance, entitlement, superiority, and just generally kind of us being overbearing right now. So we may have been covering up a lack of knowledge, by, kind of faking it until you make it. And, you know, we may have thought it was working, but it hasn't been. And so it's time to let that go. Let's admit we may have been wrong. I know that's awful to think about. Or even not working very hard on whatever we were supposed to work on. I mean, let's think about what we set as our goals at the beginning of the year, and another year has gone by. And did we go walking every day? Did we drink more water? Did we read a book once a month? We may have said we were going to do it and did not. So let's release that. It wasn't a failure. Don't worry about it. Let's just focus on getting back to doing the work, asking for help, and learning what we need to do, so that 2026 is stronger for our mind, and we, you know, improve on our insecurities and build up some self awareness, self discovery, self confidence. Um, and, maybe we'll just, be less arrogant about it, because we've been trying to cover up what we don't know. So let's focus on what we do know. Let's just release those insecurities. All right, next card is going to be what we should release for our body. And that's the reverse death card. Not a scary card at all. This is like, I think, one of the most powerful cards in the deck. So we are going to release our resistance to change and transformation. We are clinging to past habits, past truths and ideas, simply because they are easy, they're familiar. We know how we will feel when we sit on the couch all day. We don't really know how we'll feel if I go out and have a walk and I might twist an ankle or slip on the ice or whatever. we have to release that. There's going to be no rebirth, no transition, um, no turning ourselves into butterflies, um, unless we leave those bad habits, those thoughts that hold us back. We really need to leave them behind in 2025. Um, we're 100% scared of the unknown. Um, absolutely. And we're going to resist it because we don't know what will happen if we try. It's probably easier for us to say we'll do it and not do it because who's going to know anyways. But let's stop sabotaging our efforts. Let's truly focus on moving forward. Life moves forward whether we want it to or not. And if we're not changing, transforming, transitioning with it, we're just going to be left in our limbo, left in our ruts, left behind. And I think, worst of all, living with regret. We're going to regret at the end of 2026 that we didn't try to be more truthful with ourselves, um, releasing some of those bad habits, and putting more energy into our bodies, and nurturing them, nourish them. They're the only body you get, so let's take better care of it. And then there might be an amazing transformation that comes about, because of that effort. All right, so that's releasing your resistance to change because you're scared of the unknown. Okay. All right, final card is going to be a card for our spirit. And that's another reverse card. So, King of Canes, King of Swords, looking reversed. So, here we need to really release our need to control. And even deeper than that, release our need to have power over others. So we're going to stop manipulating others, stop manipulating the situation. It has been giving us a false sense of dominance, false sense of, oh, I'm the boss, I have the upper hand, I'm in control here. And in fact, we've just lost the respect of others, because we have been controlling, power hungry, manipulative. And so, what we need to do is really reconnect our spirit back to truth, back to humility. So let's listen to our intuition, and our values to help us get a bit of a reset. Um, let's let's seek out new sources of knowledge so that our intellectual side can find the path forward. The King of Canes is very intellectual, logical, rational, and so let's find new philosophies, new ways of thinking, new outlooks. Have conversations with people you wouldn't normally talk to, like pick up a book on, philosophy or psychology or something that's just maybe more traditional or conventional or just a different source of knowledge than what you've been getting your information from. So yeah, for the wellness of our spirit, let's release the need to control and have power over others. Yeah, it's not going to help us in 2026. So that's your mind, body, spirit releasing reading. Thanks for joining in this year. Appreciate your thoughts and support and liking and sharing and subscribing. if you of course, ever want a one-to-one reading for yourself, absolutely reach out. So we wish you the best in 2026.